Dare to Scare, another entry in the Real Monsters Vintage Toy Freedom Collection. Obviously, this was a cartoon show on Nickelodeon in the mid 90s, around 95 or so. I was a big fan. If you haven't already seen, check out, I've opened a Blina, Sproink and Groink, Scarfer, maybe one other. I kind of forget. I've opened so many now, I start to lose track. So, you see, these are the four characters from the show. These are maybe more like deluxe figures that weren't from the show, and these are like kind of little smaller, squishy guys. So this is Werfel, so it's the third of these kind of like middle row characters. And to be honest, this is my least favorite of the Aaahh Monsters toy line from Mattel, simply because, let me open it up here. I will show you. So this one, so they have these play features so that when you pound and the guy jumps out, he eats these bugs and poops them out, which is actually pretty cool. And then this guy will sort of eat the bugs. We got a little twist tie here. Let's get that off. And I can show you what I'm talking about. Now, one thing, if you've ever seen one of these or owned one of these or come across it in the wild, one thing you'll know is that this string gets tangled up very easily. So the idea is that he chomps this bug. So there's a fly down here, and then his legs move, and he eats the bug. Now, it's kind of a cool feature, but the novelty wears off. Like, you're not going to sit here and continue to do this over and over and over again. Also, a reason why I'm not super into this figure is it's kind of like, compared to the others, it's hard to sit on a shelf because he's got kind of these weird legs. He won't stand right. There's the string that gets in the way. So there's just a lot. It's just, kind of what do you do with this, right? Like, you just kind of sit there like that. So, again, kind of a neat feature, I guess. He goes and eats the bug, but after you do it 2 or 3 times, you're kind of bored with it. You sit on the shelf. There's a lot of string. It gets tangled up. It breaks. I actually have one of these, a loose one that the string is broken on. So, I'm not knocking it. I love Aaahh Monsters. The toy line is cool, but I think this one is definitely my least favorite of the bunch. It's just kind of can be kind of a hassle, I guess is my point. So, this is Werfel from the Aaahh Monsters line. He has a monstrous appetite for worms, a fast and slippery prey. Yet they're well worth the effort for their squishy, gullet-gagging taste. So, there he is, Aaahh Monsters, Werfel. He wants you to open your toys and play with them.